Aloha, welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. Today we're doing the hashtag Chappy7 Shoutout Challenge. That's 7 uploads in 7 days, 7 shoutouts to 7 different YouTube channels. If you're interested in participating, check the description below. Aloha, welcome to Chappy's Tiki Bar. I'm Chappy. Today we're doing the hashtag Chappy7 Shoutout Challenge. So today I'm giving a shout out to Beer Man. So Beer Man does beer reviews from all over. He does educational live streams. He pairs beer with fun things like cheese. My man Beer Man loves a good goat cheese. He has recipes in beer time. He has brewery tribute time. And he has beer talk. He does a lot of live streams and most of all, he has a lot of fun, and Beer Man can dance. On occasion, I've seen him dance. So go to Beer Man's channel and check him out. All right, I'm just gonna have a beer in honor of Beer Man. I have a nice Rainier here. It's a good beer. I remember when I was much younger, I went to the Rainier Brewery in Seattle, Washington, and did the tour. I was with my buddy Rosie. Growing up, Rosie loved Rainier. I think he started drinking Rainier when he was 15 years old. He was completely loyal to the brand from age 15 until his later drinking days. So when we were in Seattle, we had to go to the Rainier Brewery and take a tour. He just loved Rainier. Ironically, at the end of the tour, we had free samples, and my man Rosie was too hungover to have his free samples of the beer that he loved so much. So that's a Rainier beer. I think, well, this is the Canadian version. I don't even know if they have the brewery in Seattle anymore. This is brewed in Guelph, Ontario, and it's 5% alcohol, but very refreshing and delicious. All right, I'll just go over the rules for the hashtag Chappy7 Shoutout Challenge. Rule number 1, have fun. You can do shorts, just shoutouts, or do a full-length video. There's no deadline, no call-outs, so I'm not, just because I give you a shout-out doesn't mean you have to do 7 uploads in 7 days. But it is 7 uploads, 7 days, 7 shout-outs to 7 different YouTube channels. That is the challenge. Just use hashtag Chappy7 Shoutout Challenge in either the title or the description or anywhere in the video. And then if you could just leave me a comment in one of my shout-outs just saying I accept. And again, no deadline. That's this hashtag Chappy7 Shoutout Challenge. All right, so this beer's for you, Beer Man. And coming up next, we got Appies with Chappy by the lake. So stay tuned for that. Appies with Chappy by the lake. Thank you very much. Get the hell away from me, Mookie, you little hound dog. Come on now. Aloha! So today I'm going to make a rhubarb simple syrup for my Rhubarb Margarita. So I have some cut up rhubarb, fresh from the garden. And then very simple, I'm just going to put it in a pot and make a simple syrup. So that's half a cup of sugar. That's about a cup of chopped rhubarb. And then I'm going to do half a cup of water and heat it till the sugar dissolves, and then I'll just kind of let it sit around for a couple days, and I'll have my rhubarb simple syrup. So coming up next, I'm going to fast forward a couple days, and I'm going to make my Rhubarb Margarita. Welcome to Appies with Chappy by the lake. So I completed my rhubarb simple syrup. So I'm going to do my Rhubarb Margarita. So for Appies with Chappy by the lake, I just have some prawns that are wrapped in rice sheets. So it's sort of like a dim sum. I just bought them at the Asian grocery store, popped them in my bamboo steamer and steamed them for 10 minutes. They look lovely, and they'll go with my Rhubarb Margarita. All right, so I got my shaker. Let's see. So we're gonna put ice in my cocktail shaker. And I have my rhubarb simple syrup that I went to great lengths to make. They say never touch another man's rhubarb. So we'll say 1 ounce of rhubarb simple syrup. And then, I can't believe I found this in town the other day. I bought it at an actual liquor store. I didn't make it. It's rhubarb liqueur. And it's made right here in the Okanagan spirits from the craft distillery, and it's a rhubarb liqueur. So we better go 2 ounces of that. So far we got 1 ounce of the rhubarb simple syrup, 1 ounce or 2 ounces of the rhubarb liqueur from Okanagan Spirits Craft Distillery, right here in the Okanagan Valley. All right, so normal margarita has triple sec or Cointreau, so we'll go 1 ounce of Cointreau. And then I just happen to have some fresh lemon juice, so we'll go 1/2 ounce of fresh lemon. The rhubarb will be plenty tart on its own, so if you want to skip the fresh lemon juice, do so. And last but not least, 1 ounce of tequila. I have Jose Cuervo. All right, we'll give it a shaky. Nice pink color from the homemade simple syrup. And that's my rhubarb margarita. Ooh, that's nice. The rhubarb's so tart. Delish. Now we'll get started on my prawns wrapped in rice sheets. Thanks for joining me at Appy's with Chappy by the lake. Cheers. First up, we got a segment of the show I call Best Tropical Destination Stories. So if you have any good tropical destination stories that you want me to read on the show, just send them to chappinestikibar@yahoo.com. This week we're going to do something a little different. Instead of one of my best tropical destination stories, I'm going to give my favorite quote. This is a baseball quote. I like this quote so much, I had it framed and I'm going to put it on my bar. Let me get my glasses here. So this is a quote by Philadelphia Phillies reliever Tug McGraw on how he planned to spend his salary. So Tug McGraw was a pitcher for the Phillies in the 80s. He won at least one World Series. And again, the quote is on how he planned to spend his salary. This is most likely after he won the World Series and got a big bump in his pay. So to quote Tug McGraw, pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, on how he planned to spend his salary, he says, 90% I'll spend on good times, women, and Irish whiskey. The other 10 I'll probably waste. So that's going on the bar. Thanks for watching another edition of Chappy's Tiki Bar. Make sure you hit the notification bell. We got a new episode every Friday. And this is Chappy saying life is hard. That's just the way it goes, but sometimes it goes the other way. See you next time on Chappy's Tiki Bar.